But are you ready for some good news? The ultimate irony of the Christmas season is found in a baby. Kings don't just humble themselves, but ours did. Christmas is a story of a king who became like the lowly ones under his rule. The arrival of baby Jesus ushered in the arrival of a new kingdom and a king who deserves and demands our worship. The story of Jesus' arrival from another point of view. That is from God's point of view. Verse 6 says, who though he was in the form of God. He was in means that the Jesus who comes and lives among us is essential in the very nature of God. This is Jesus' unchanging, innate, unaltered nature. His nature is the very nature of God. This is why the Gospel of Matthew says that we should call him Emmanuel, God with us. The beginning of the Gospel of John says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. This Jesus is God, who surrendered himself, emptied himself, gave up his own glory, and came and lived the life that we could never live, and died the death that we should have died, and received the wrath that was due our sin and our rejection of God, so that in the end, God no longer sees you. He sees his Son. That churning that says you never measure up, you've never done enough, you're not good enough, you don't have the right story to tell your family this Christmas to prove that this year's been successful. Look at your kids, look at your marriage, look at your finances, look at your vocation, look at all the ways in which your life doesn't seem to be going the way you want to go. And in the end, there's that churning to find your own glory, because in the end, your glory empty. And so you seek validation from the world. Let me tell you that the promise of the gospel is that you've already received all the validation you need. When Jesus died in your place for your sins, when the Father, the creator of the universe, who spoke it out of nothing into existence, looks at you, he no longer sees you, but he sees his only begotten Son, who emptied out himself of the glory that was rightfully due him, so that you could receive his victory.